Take everything of the flesh away, O Lord, and speak through your servants to bless your people. At the end of it all, your name will be glorified. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Today we're going to continue our message, Beware of Wolves. Little by little, they'll be taking some things from you, eating up your glory, eating up your peace, eating up your prosperity, little by little. And before you realize, they are done. And as a sheep, you love to lift up your head and say, I am a child of God. Jesus is my shepherd. But then where will be the strength for you to combat those wolves? They have taken everything from you. But then Jesus said something also in Matthew 10. We will read the verse 1. Then we'll read the verse number 16. And when he had called his 12 disciples to him, he gave them authority. He gave them authority over unclean spirits, to cast them out and to heal all kinds of sickness and all kinds of diseases. Listen to the verse carefully. There is power and there is authority. The Greek word says exousia, but two power, it says dynamis or dynamis. So now, Jesus know that they have power just being with him. But he says, I give you authority. And as I was trying to study this, I saw something. Power, dunamis or dunamus, is connected to strength. And its origin is the word dynamite. When there is a huge rock and you want to break it into pieces, all you need is to make some few holes in it. Put a dynamite in that rock. Set forth a tiny fire. And that heavy rock will come down. It will be broken into pieces. So now, power is strength exerted. But authority is the authorization to operate with such power. And I'm just looking at a police officer, a highway patrol officer, seeing you passing by and just lift up his or her hands, meaning stop. The man cannot stop you in any way except the uniform. So his authority is not in the man, but the authority is in the cloth. So when you put away that cloth and you stand beside the highway and tell me to stop, you are wasting your time, because I don't see any authority in you. So Jesus is saying, I have clothed you with my glory. I have clothed you with my spirit. So when you go there, power is in you, but authority will be revealed. Amen. So when unclean spirits see you, they see authority. Because for them, they also have power. Is somebody with me? When power meets God's authority, power bows. Are you with me? He says, I am sending you forth. But let me tell you one thing. I have given you authority. Let's get to verse number 16. It's a very, very, very popular scripture. If I call the church, they will just recite it without even looking into the Bible. The Lord is my shepherd. And I was trying to find out the definition of a shepherd. And this is what I wrote down. A shepherd is a man who herds and takes care of sheep. So if there are a flock of wolves, you can say you are the shepherd of them. And he continues to say, a leader of a religious institution. And thirdly, he says, to lead a herd, to take care of a sheep. So if Jesus is sending us forth as sheep, the question is, who is going to lead us? And he says, I am the shepherd. I am the leader. Is that what it was? So if I am going and I'll be clothed with authority, I might not see authority talking to me, but the Lord is my shepherd. And if the Lord is your shepherd, then it says you will lack nothing. This is the problem we face. Is there anybody in the house who lacks something? Do you lack anything? Okay. He says, I am the shepherd. And I shall not want. The shepherd makes me. The shepherd makes me lie down in green pasture. So if he makes me do this, it means wherever I am, I might not see him, but my shepherd is with me. Amen. Amen. This is the shepherd we will learn about him giving his life for his sheep. He did not say, I give my life to the wolves, I give my life to the goats, but I give my life to the sheep. And he continues to say, he also leads me beside still waters, quiet waters. When your waters are about to be troubled, remember, he will quiet your waters. That is why he showed forth when the disciples were crying, Master, are you not seeing we are dying? The sea billows are rising. We are about to be swallowed up. But when he got up, all he could say was, peace, be still. I said, the shepherd is with you. When there are any troubles of waters, remember he is still with you. And in his time, he will quiet your waters. If he has given the waters opportunity to rise, it means he knows you can contend. But he will never let anything that is above your imagination and thinking come to you. My Lord. And he says, he restores my soul. Where did your soul go? It means your soul has left where you were. In darkness, all wolves do is they siphon your soul out of you. But God is saying, in those darkness, I had power to speak light. And I spoke light, I call you out of darkness. And you have come into light. And I call you my sheep. Not anybody's sheep, mine sheep. let us go to John chapter number 10. Let's read from verse number 7. Are we there? Therefore Jesus said again, verily, truly, I tell you, I am. Oh, church. I am what? Are you sure? I am the gate. I am the gate.
For the sheep.
I am the gate. Okay. So if you are the gate for the sheep, it means the sheep has a pen where they sleep, where they relax. And he says, I am the gate. wolves having a gate and a pen, but sheep have their pen, and the one who allows them to enter is our Lord Jesus. And the one who allows them to get out to find greener pasture is the same Lord Jesus. Continue now. All who have come before me. That church, let's read it. Church, read it. Oh no, start quietly. Yes, all. Who are the all? All means all is all. Meaning the Elijahs, the Elishas, and all the Moses, and all the everybody who came before me was what? A thief. Robbers. They will rob you of your peace. They are robbers, but they don't come in robbing uniform. They come as a sheep, and their mission is to rob you. So when you open your eyes, you ask yourself, I thought I had a bed here. I thought I had a dining table here. I thought I had a sofa here. What happened when you were asleep? The enemy came and sowed tares among your wheat. And when your eyes were open, this is what you say. Whoever took this thing died. God says, no. I want them to be alive so that I can prepare a table before you and them. You did not hear that. He says, when you kill them and I prepare this table, who is going to see the glory I have given you? Let them leave. Because 10 problems, 10 tables. 100 enemies, 100 tables. I came today to tell you that whoever has come around you as a wolf, welcome them and tell them I have the authority that Jesus gave me. You can kill them, but you can't touch this one. Because I've been clothed by his authority. Amen. He says, all who came before me, they are thieves and robbers. But the sheep have not done what? So now, it is mandated from you that when you hear and see the wolves, close your eyes and close your ears. The wolves are not going to die for you to have your freedom now. The wolves are there to show the strength God has given you. Or you are not with me. I say, if any problem is coming to you, the problem is coming to show how strong you are. Why is it that you go to school and you don't want to set exams, but you want promotion? Every promotion comes with an attack. So he says, but my sheep, they will not do what? And I am the gate. Whoever enters through me will be saved. So, if you enter through the gate to the pen, you are saved. And I was watching Bible and I saw something that a hawk was about to attack chickens. But then the mother hen stretched forth its wings and cried for the chickens to run. And they started running. And look at the mother. She covers them. If a hen can cover this little chicken, how much more the creator of that, the creator of the universe, Jesus Christ, our Messiah. He says, just come through me. You can't go through anybody and enter the pen, but the this way. There is the Muhammadan way. And they will tell you all stories. Bravo to them. But for this sheep, we know our shepherd is our Lord Jesus Christ. We know that for sure. Let us continue. He says, come in, go out, and find what? Pasture. Let's continue. The thief comes only to do something. Did I tell you that those wolves, all they do is to steal, kill you, so that they can destroy you? But Jesus is saying, I call my sheep, and they hear, they listen to me. But any stranger, they will not listen. I decree that any wolf stranger in your life who has come to destroy your relationship, who has come to siphon your finances, who has come to put confusion among brothers and sisters, I decree that may the Lord expose them. And the Lord expose them. We shall know them by their fruit. My God. Let's jump to verse 27. I want us to finish this quick. My sheep listen to my voice. I know them. Now stay there for me. He said, he know them. I know them. Does he know you? Yes. Are you with me? Yes. To know someone means without an iota of doubt, you are who I'm saying you are. And I can only know you by your fruit. So if Jesus says, I know you, Jesus is saying, you are a sheep. If anybody tells you that you are a tiger, you are an elephant, a kangaroo, tell them the Lord says, I am a sheep. A time will come that you will be promoted to the level of a lion. But for now, remain that sheep. Do not let anybody confuse you that you are not who God says you are. Continue, my dear. I give them eternal life, and they shall never. Is somebody with me? I give who? The sheep. The sheep. Are you with me? Okay. He did not say, I give the goats. I give the sheep. But as I was studying this, I saw something that baffled me a little bit. Let's go to verse number 34. Jesus answered them, is it not written in your law, I have said you? Can you please read it with me? What you see, you are even scared to call yourself. You are scared even to say, Bible says, I am God. And if you are not careful, when you say I'm God, they will tell you, you are blaspheming. And Jesus says, but it is written in the Bible that the sheep are God's. I decree that take on the mantle of a God, so that when they see you, they will know you are God. Amen. But let's try to solve this problem here. Did we hear that those who have been sent, they have a leader, and the leader is a shepherd? What about if a wolf becomes your leader. And I told you, if a wolf becomes your leader, you have been mandated to know that wolf by his or her fruits. God will not show you overnight, but as you study the character of that particular person, you will know if this one a wolf or a sheep. Now let's do this. Go to Psalm 11, verse 3. The leader of the sheep is about to lay a foundation. So let us see that foundation. It reads, it says, if your foundation, when the foundations are being destroyed, are you with me? If a wolf is laying a foundation, I am being led by God to establish a ministry. When God was talking to him or her, you were not there. But he or she pops up. The Lord called me to establish a ministry. Immediately we hear the Lord told me. We don't ask, which of the Lords? Which one? Because there are many Lords out there. And there are many gods out there. So if the Lord, then what is his name? But we never ask. Since he said, I am a man of God. Which God are you a man of? We just accepted he is a man of God. But he's supposed to lay foundation for people to come and follow. And you have entered this ministry. You have entered that church. You don't know the character of the woman or the man of God. Yet you submit to them. If I were to be you, immediately I hear there is this ministry, I will go on my knees and pray and ask God, how safe will I be when I go to that ministry? And a wolf is the leader. A wolf is the head. So the wolves eat anyone they want at any time because you did not inquire. God has questioned us. He says, I'm questioning you. Make sure you search for the wolves. You are supposed to make investigation. Study their character. And when you study, you know either they are wolves or they are sheep. Let's go to Matthew 25, verse 31 going. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, he will sit on his glorious throne. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will do what? Separate what? Huh? He will separate people one from another as I reach open up your mouth. As a shepherd separates the sheep. Up until this time, he is talking about sheep. What happened that he says, but when I come, I will separate the sheep from the goat. Jesus, you never call any goat. You call sheep. But how did that sheep become goat? Continue. He will put the sheep on his right the goats on his left. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you. Now, a sheep who has humbled yourself, people trampling over you, people insulting you, not knowing before the foundation of the world you were supposed to be a sheep, and this is part of you, and you are blessed. So if I'm blessed, why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do for people to know that I'm also blessed? Why can't I also build my own business? Why can't I buy houses so that people will know? Why can't I show forth that I have $1 million in my account? He says you are blessed. By my father, take your inheritance. So she have inheritance. I did not hear. I said she have inheritance. In where? In the kingdom prepared for you since the creation of the world. So, before Jesus called you, you were already in his books. He says, I know you. Where did he know me from? From the book. Your name was there. So he calls you as a sheep. But then he says, when I come, those that I have called, some are goats. He never called goats. Why did a sheep become a goat? We want to know that particular point, that transition took place. Let's continue. For I was hungry. Help me now. So this is the character of goats. When your brother is hungry, you ask your brother, can I buy you something to eat? But here we are. We say we are all sheep. When you hear somebody is facing financial difficulties, you take that person to CNN. All your friends will hear, I never knew this one can be broke one day. This one can't even pay her rental. This one came to my house and was asking for onions. That particular onions, it wasn't a matter you could not buy. But he or she is your neighbor. You have already started preparing some meals for the children, and you saw that you didn't have onions. So you just went to your sister and said, Sister, do you have onions? Can I borrow one? Hey, you are the topic of the day. You don't even have money to buy onions. Children of God, what is happening to us? What is happening? A sister or a brother came to church and wanted to pay tithes. Looking into their purse or bag, saw that it wasn't enough. And says, no, I don't want to go home without paying my tithes. Can you please borrow me $20? Next week, I'll give to you. Hey! But do you know what even they're going to tell you? Oh, I didn't know you were going to ask me 20. So I use it for something else. They will not keep their mouth shut. After that, hey, today, when we went to church, guess who came to borrow money from me? You didn't even give that person that money. And at times, believers will let you drive with your own gas. Go to their house, they will tell you, I have something for you. And you reach there and you ask, oh, I have come. They say, oh, I didn't know you were coming today. But you are the same person who told me to come. Just to set me up. And when I drive back, do you believe who came here? I told him I have something. He didn't even ask me when he should come for it. He just popped into my house without telling me he was coming. Also, who is that? That brother who takes up the microphone and demons are fleeing. That brother, not knowing the brother is broke to the bone. Hey! Believers, sheep. So how can a sheep become a goat? He says, for the sheep when I was hungry. Jump to verse number 44. Go to 40. The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of them. Go quick for me now. The least of this. If you need anointing, come and take my towel. Then he will say to those on his left, depart from me. You are, remember, he says, I am separating the goat from the sheep. Please listen. He called sheep. And all of a sudden he says, I'm separating goat. How did the sheep become a goat? The goat, he tells the left, you are cursed. When did the curse come? I was thinking, since the foundation of this earth, they were called as sheep. Then when did they become goats and they are cursed? You say sheep are blessed, right? We just read it. But he says goats, they are cursed. When? He says, I'm taking you into where? Prepare. Please read it all. Open your eyes, don't sleep. So, since the foundation of this world, there is a place prepared for the devil and his angels. But why is it that a sheep becomes a goat? And God says where the devil and his angels are supposed to go. Because I never called goats. We don't have in-between kingdom. We have either the left or the right. Either the dark or the light kingdom. Are you with me? So there is no in-between. That is why he says the lukewarm people, they are not sheep, they are not goat. And they think, you know me, I don't serve God and I don't serve the world. Where do you belong to? All he needs is those who serve him. Any other person goes to where he prepared for the devil and his angels. And they will say, he said, so I was what? Hungry. Please read it. So as a sheep, if you see your brother hungry, your brother tells you, for almost 3 days, man, I have not eaten. He said, brother, come, let's pray. What did the brother say? And you say what? This is what brother, my car just broke down. And they towed this car. And I need $250 to fix that car. Sister, come, let's pray. There are some things you need not to pray. You see, problem having with somebody. Somebody is running and all of a sudden part of that person's clothes is torn. All you need to do is take another clothing, cover that person. Oh, sister, let's pray. The person is naked. And Jesus is saying, those people who do not help one another, you are in the category of goats. You are a goat. I say you are a goat. I'll repeat, you are a goat. Why is it that in your bank account, it's like every day you sit behind the computers and you check and you see the thousands talking to you. And tabulate. They calculate and they tabulate. If I take this to my country, I can buy this, I can buy that. And then sister is dying. Let me tell you one thing. At times, the money that you use to go to restaurant and sit down, I'm not saying don't enjoy yourself. Once in a while, go to a restaurant, let your soul be happy. But if you have made it your character not to cook at home, are you? If it's your character that you not cook at home, I don't have a problem with you. But if somebody needs $100 to begin a business back home, and you tell the person, I don't have it, you are good. You are a good. How can you just enter a restaurant with your friends, spend 150? Wouldn't you say, today, brother, sister, no restaurant. We are going to cook at home so that we can get extra $50 for that sister who needs $100 to start business. The other time I was talking to one of my daughters back home. I've just known her about 9 months. And she says, Daddy, by your prayers and guidance, Pastor Techi Anama gave me 500 Ghana cedis. And I said to myself, I'm not going to squander this. He says, I have started to buy and sell. And there's a particular slippers back home called Chalewate. He says, I buy them. They are just one. Then I'll go and sell them 150. So you see a nice girl who has graduated without a job, yet making ends meet. And do you know that 500 is less than $100? So if this person is praising God because of 500 Ghana cedis, and you are here, and you tell me you don't have money, and you go and sit at a salon, and they tell you, I will make braids for you, and the braids cost 150. You are good. Can you believe the gods are the same people who complain about tithing? They complain too much. The reason why I don't go to church nowadays is that when Papa is talking about tithing, he is looking at my direction. You are God. You were called a sheep. What happened? That now you are good. He said, for I was hungry, and you gave me nothing. You said you were supporting me with prayers. You gave me nothing. I was thirsty, and you gave me nothing to drink. Continue. I was a stranger, and you did not invite me in. I needed. Did I say some people need clothes? And you say, I'm praying for you, sister. The person is sleeping. Did not love me. I was sick, in prison, and you did not look after me. They also will answer, Lord, when? When did we see you hungry or thirsty, or a stranger, or nearly clothed, or sick, or in prison, and did not help you? He will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for your brother, immediately you failed to do something for your brother and sister, you were translated from a sheep into a goat. It's a spiritual principle. And he says, I will separate the goat. So now, listen to this carefully. If he called the sheep, and he says, I know my sheep, they hear my voice. They listen to me. For a stranger's voice, they will not listen. And he also said that there are wolves. The wolves are coming to steal, kill, and destroy you. So if you look at God's arithmetic carefully, There's no equation with a goat's name on it. It's sheep, wolves equals suffering you unto death. So there are no spot for goats. So if he's calling you God, you made yourself God. And I love it. He says, I brought my sheep out for them to follow me. Woman, can you just put back Psalm 1, verse 3 and 4 for me? Psalm 1, verse 3 and 4. Let's read it. It says, blessed is the one who does not walk. Stay there. Wicked, Okay, continue. Or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. Continue. But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his word. That person is like a tree planted. Are you with me? A tree who takes its nutrients and strength from rivers of waters. Continue. Which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do, it prospers. No so. This is where I love. No so. Come on. Will you open up your mouth now? Are you scared of me? No so. But stay there. Who are the wicked? No. The wicked are the wolves. He says the wolves are wicked, but then the goats are sinners. Oh, okay. If you don't do anything wrong, you will not be called a sinner. So you were a sheep and you did something wrong and you became a sinner. And sinners are goats. But he says the wicked, those who at night can translate themselves, leave their body and enter other people's home, and as they are sleeping they tell them, you are my wife, you are my husband. Those people are wicked. There are some people, prophets, pastors, apostles, name them, they can use their own children as rituals. They are wicked because of fame and power. They will do all these things. Then after that, when they say, we are coming for your life, now they are looking for a true man of God. Hey Papa, when I sleep, I see people are coming after me. It's like they have cutlasses and they have all these things. Then you ask them, where did you go? When you were killing other people's children, when you were drinking other people's blood, it was giving you power. But now that they are coming for your life, you are looking for a true man of God. I say, when those people come around us, we will lay them down and stamp on them and tell them, die, because now they are so wicked. What about if a wicked person is the one who is guarding the gate? Now we know we have 100 sheep in there, right? Before the owner comes, we open the pen. There are only 40. What happened? Here the wolves eat them up. And the Bible says, not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore, please help me. Now listen to read. Why is it that the judgment, he says, I will make sure the left are goats, the right are sheep. Wolves did not show up because for them, they will not eat. Those people who are wolves, God will not even waste time. sitting down to judge them because already they are in charge. They won't. So if you know any pastor friend, if you know any prophet, evangelist, teacher who, and that person has been killing other people to obtain power, don't tell me, oh, this one can change you. Those people, there is a place for them. They can never change. They can never change. Because they are so wicked to the extent that God says when judgment comes, I will not even call them. But you who are sitting down here, my concern is that as sheep, would you resort to become a goat? Because you are not helping. When we come and there is a seed we say we are sowing to help the building, you are the first person to complain. The other time we brought this gold card, some of you have still not completed it. I know you are doing good. But then, there are some group of people. The gold card has been around for 2 years, right? There are a group of people. They sit down and they complain. Why is it that we are not big enough? Why is this man trying to go and buy this building and buy this? The same people who are complaining. And again, I went into the gold card. I told them, give me the gold card. I was thinking, these brothers and sisters, perhaps they have started something. I look at it after 2 years, zero. I said, so these people are so wicked like this. They are so wicked. I don't even consider them as gods. They are wickedness. They don't want us to purchase our own building. Tell that sister she came late, but she's trying to leave her. Tell her that for me. And she said she's going to work. You see, I told her to be here 10:30 and she showed up 12 something. Hallelujah. So Jesus is warning us. He says, watch out for those false prophets. They can dress nicely, but let me tell you, they are wolves. And you know, in conclusion, it has come to a lot of people their notice that for the past about 20-25 years, a movement started. And that movement is the prophetic movement. I love prophets who have gone on their knees, praying for God to open up their eyes. But there are some people, it's rather unfortunate, they could not progress in life much. So they found a way. If I sit in a church and I know quotations, at least if I know like 10 quotations, that will be okay. Then after that, I need to establish my church. But when people are coming, they just wanted to know if I can see something about them. And I know the knowing is not there. So let me look for a fetish priest. And let me go and drink some concoctions and so that they can make incisions at the back of my head, and they call it the third eye. And there are some prophets. I'll be around some of them. There are some prophets. When they look at you like this, they can't prophesy. So you see them before they come, they will just lift up their hands. Church, let us worship. And the church, hallelujah. The incision is reading everybody. Hallelujah. There's a woman sitting on my left. And the woman is wearing pink. This woman, you ate fufu. And about 5 years ago, this woman you wanted to commit suicide. Hey, it's me, it's me. Oh, this man of God is so powerful, so powerful. Hi! He even told me my secret. And that woman If you want to leave, the Lord is telling me, even in your bag when you were coming, you have 100 bill, $20 bill, 25. Space. Are all these things going to help you into the kingdom? God is, you ought to operate by my word. If you have one word and the enemy is coming, you stand on that word. If you have watched it carefully, I'm not against any prophetic chapel. I'm not against them. Because my children, you know, Daddy, me too, at least I can do a little. But then, let me tell you one thing. These people will never teach you the way. Immediately they teach you the way. Oh, actually, no, let me correct myself. They don't even know the way. How can they teach you? So when they come praise and worship, they take the mind. The Holy Spirit is here. And people are falling down. But people are falling down. Hey, today Papa is on fire. Do you know that church building? Do you know there is a room there? None of the church members know what is in that room. Nobody dares to enter. Because when you go there, that is when you see the pot and you see everything, and they have been mandated to get into that room about 30 minutes before ministry. So when they come out, and nowadays now, they have seen that they are being revealed. So they are fighting on television, and they are fighting on radio. I have more members than you. Do you know the car I bought last year? Do you know how many cars I share in my church? Do you know how many buildings I have? But I was thinking, a leader of a ministry says, oh, this year, by God's grace, God won 250 people. Oh, God added 250 to this ministry. Deliverance and healings happen. To God be the glory. No, it is how much money you can make. And I tell you, how do you know they are wolves? Wolves sell oils with their pictures attached to it, and they give it to you. Not all, but majority of them. When you take that oil, they have initiated you. And that oil is the point of contact in that house. You see that you progress 1 year, then the following year you go down. Then you go back for another oil. And they will tell you, this oil is catch and kill. And there is this oil, it's called I love you, baby. There is this oil, the green oil is called prosperity. And the blue oil is anointing to seduce. And you'll be buying them. When Jesus entered the temple and saw the Lord's house, that people are doing exchange, selling stuff, he says, let me kick you guys out. If you want to sell something, bring books and tell them, buy this book, read it. So that when you sleep at night and you're about to be coming all the way from Columbus, Ohio, tune in next week, and may God use me to be a blessing unto you. In Jesus' mighty name.
K-Classic. Oh, K-Classic.